You need 1 carrot, 1 onion, and 2 potatoes. Half a pound of pork or beef. My mother used to make pork curry for my family, so it naturally became my recipe. Minced garlic and ginger, 1 tablespoon each. Half a liter of water. Some olive oil to saute the meat and vegetables. And a box of Japanese curry roux. Now, this curry roux is the essential ingredients in Japanese curry. As you can see, there are so many varieties of the curry roux in Japanese supermarkets. You can find 1 or more of these packages in any Asian market, maybe even at regular supermarkets. Each brand of the curry roux usually comes with 3 levels of spiciness: mild, medium, or hot. They are made for Japanese taste, so the hot level is not as spicy as Thai or Indian curry. Prior to making my curry sauce, I always start cooking the rice. If you have a rice cooker, start it now so that you're ready to eat when the curry sauce is done. I cook rice in a donabe pot or pressure cooker. You can of course cook it with a regular pot. Now, let's cut the carrot into bite-sized pieces. You don't need to worry how they are cut. Just make sure they're about the same size so they will be evenly cooked. Then, cut the onion into slices about half an inch thick. Cut the potatoes into slightly bigger pieces than the carrots, because carrots take longer to cook. Next, cut the pork into cubes. That's it for the preparation. The first step is to warm up a little bit of olive oil in a pot and brown the pork. I've got it over medium heat. The pork doesn't need to be well cooked. Cook just until they start to brown. When they are done, take them out and in the same pot, warm up olive oil again and saute the minced garlic and ginger. Again, cook it over a medium heat, but please lower it if the pot gets too hot in order to avoid burning the ingredients. Now, I'm going to cook my onion and saute it until it is translucent. Well sauteed onion gives curry the rich taste. Let's add carrots and potatoes in and saute for another 2 minutes. Then, pour in the water and bring it to boil. Once it starts to boil, please skim the layer that forms on the surface with your ladle. This is another tip to make a savory curry. When the surface layer is removed, simmer the soup until the veggies are cooked. It will take about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna take 1 piece of carrot and potato and check if they're cooked. Japanese people use this thin bamboo sticks called takahashi to see how the veggies are doing without breaking them when you poke them. When the veggies are cooked, it's time to add the roux. Let's open the box and you will find the roux in this package. Usually, the roux is divided into 2 packages. We're going to use one of them today. Please note the thickness of curry roux varies depending on the brand. so we might need the other package later. You can break up the roux like this into pieces. Now, turn off the heat and place the roux into the soup. Using your spatula, gently stir the soup to dissolve the roux. Because the potatoes are very soft, you might break them, but don't worry about it too much. It is all going to taste good. It smells like Japanese curry now. Now, turn the heat back on and let it simmer for another 10 minutes or so. I always keep the heat low and occasionally stir the curry so that it won't stick to the bottom of the pot. Now is the time to add some secret ingredients to deepen the taste. I always add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of Worcester sauce, and some honey. These are optional and the curry will taste good without them. Just try whatever you want and see how you like it. Now, let's take a look at the texture of the curry. It looks great. This is the texture you want. If your curry looks too watery at this point, then just add additional roux, but 1 piece at a time, and check the consistency. It's time to eat. Turn off the heat and in your deep plate or bowl, serve the rice and pour the curry on it. Of course, Japanese people eat it with the sticky rice, but you can eat it with whatever the rice you have. Doesn't it look delicious? The smell of Japanese curry makes everyone hungry. You always know if your mother is cooking curry for dinner. Now, Cuisine, a Japanese version of chutney, is a popular condiment of Japanese curry. Cuisine usually includes some daikon radish, cucumber, and lotus root. If you can find it in an Asian market, please try it. Just like the Japanese curry chain stores, you can serve your curry with whatever the toppings you like. A favorite among Japanese people is katsu curry. Katsu is a deep-fried pork cutlet. During the summer, I love to eat curry with some roasted or deep-fried summer vegetables, such as eggplants, green peppers, and okras. Your curry plate looks beautiful and like it will be fun to eat with all the colors of the vegetables. If you are a cheese lover, you can have some cheese on it. If you like eggs, then you can serve it along with a poached or fried egg. Here are some of my favorite ways of eating the leftover curry. The first one is curry rice gratin. This will make a perfect dinner with a side salad. Serve some warm rice on a gratin plate, pour the warmed leftover curry, and put some cheese on. Bake it in an oven until the cheese is melted. The second one is curry udon. I have 2 ways of making curry udon. The first one is quick and easy. I'm going to boil some udon. Then serve it in a bowl or a deep plate and pour the leftover curry over it. You can add your favorite toppings such as cheese, some roasted veggies, or an egg. The second one is curry udon soup. Here are the ingredients you will need. 100 ml of water, 2 cups of leftover curry, spring onion, 1 tablespoon of starch and 1 tablespoon of water, 1 portion of udon, 50 50 milliliter of mentsuyu. For this, you will need a bottle of mentsuyu sauce. Mentsuyu sauce is Japanese soup base used in soba and udon noodle dishes. It is usually made from soy sauce, mirin, sake, kombu, and bonito flakes. Some Japanese people make the soup base at home. Mentsuyu is widely popular because of its convenience. Mentsuyu is sold in bottles like this, and any Asian supermarket in your area should carry them. Put mentsuyu, water, and leftover curry in a pot and heat it. Place the cornstarch in a cup, add water, and mix well. When the soup starts to boil, pour in the mix, stir, and heat it to thicken the soup. Then, put udon noodles in the pot and heat them. Serve and sprinkle some chopped spring onions.